My name's Joy and welcome to 7 News. So I've just come back from visiting the new sanctuary, as you may be able to tell. Just want to let you know it's looking absolutely amazing. They're now in the stages of applying the final touches, and by God's grace, next week Sunday, the 20th of March, we'll be having our first service in there. Now, we thank God completely for what He's done. We don't take it for granted, and we thank Him for everything He's yet to do over the coming weeks and months. We'll be having a week of praise and thanksgiving for the new sanctuary. Now, this is going to kick off tonight at 9 p.m, where we'll be having 2-hour slots following on from that 24/7 throughout the whole of next week, which will end at our praise party in the new sanctuary next Sunday from 9 a.m. Now, sign up at the front of house or the registration desks for as many slots as you can handle, and help us to usher in God's presence into our sanctuary. So Sunday the 20th of March is our first Sunday in the new sanctuary. We're going to be having a huge praise party. Now, for this praise party we have a dress code. It's red, black or white tops with denim of some sort. Now, we encourage you to really stick to this dress code, and also to invite your friends, your families, your neighbours to celebrate with us as we dedicate this Sunday to the Lord during our praise jam. As we move across into the new sanctuary, please take note of the following changes. We will no longer be having 4 services on a Sunday. Instead, we'll now be having 3 services in the new sanctuary. The first one will run from 9 a.m. till 10:45. Then the second one will run from 11:30 until 1:15. The evening service will then run during the same times it runs now, from 6 p.m. till 7:30. Team 412 is going to be running alongside the 2 main morning services, but in the current worship centre, and then Ruck Squad will run during the second service. Now, for those of you with children, please bear in mind that Kids First classes are all going to continue to take place in the main Kids First area, except for the classes for the 9 to 10-year-olds and the 11 to 12-year-olds, which will now take place in the John Knox room and the Peniel room. Now, for information on any more of the changes associated with our move into the new sanctuary, please check out the bulletin, visit the Jesus House website, or give the office a call. So GTAR is our initiative that we've been running since January as a church to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation in 1 year. So we're now in the book of Deuteronomy and entering the book of Joshua over the course of this week. Now, with God there are no coincidences. So it's no coincidence that we're also moving into our new sanctuary during this week as well. So we encourage you to join on with us as we continue to discover more of God's Word, because it's a privilege and it's an honour, and as we go on we're discovering more and more that this time was destined by God. Jesus House, home of all the nations, is a place full of loads of people with loads of different interests, but a common love for Christ. So the life groups are a perfect way of finding people that have something in common with you. And so we encourage you to join life groups that are starting, and there's a number of them that will be starting this month. One that I recommend is What If Jesus Taught at Harvard Business School, which is a life group run by a phenomenal business coach, which will help all participants in the area of personal effectiveness as well as business effectiveness, and is actually run like a mini MBA program. Now, all participants have had huge impacts already, and everything that's done in that session is completely aligned with the Word and practically applied to everyday situations. So I encourage you to get involved with either that one or any of the list of life groups that may be of interest to you. For more information, please contact the Jesus House office and ask about life groups, or visit the website. Last year, 3 unique churches came together, united in one voice, for a phenomenal night of praise and worship to mark Pentecost 2010. It's 2011 and Pentecost is back. This year it'll be at the O2 Arena from 6 p.m. on the 11th of June. Now, tickets are currently on sale, and you can grab yours by visiting the Jesus House website or contacting the Jesus House office and asking for the Pentecost event team. Now, the best seats will go first, so we encourage you to pick yours up soon. For those of you who attended the New Game Revolution with Bishop Wayne Malcolm and weren't able to get a workbook, we now have copies at the front of house desk, so you can pick one up after the service.
If you want to buy a PS3, you shouldn't try and get other things on your way. You should focus on your goal, or else you can get in trouble. That's how old people get in trouble, when they want things too quickly and then they get in debt.
You try to spend that £1 on a pencil. Don't get attracted to maybe a cupcake. That always focus on your goal.
You must always separate your spending money from your saving money.
We thank God for His grace that the church has been able to put this together for our sake.
And I left there inspired, which actually gave us strategy on how we can set up our business.
So the feedback has been fantastic, and we know that so many more of you probably have things that you want to say and share about how the month impacted your life. So if you haven't already done so, please visit the Jesus House website to leave your comments. So that's it for this week's 7 News. But before we go, remember, this is a really important week. Not only are we moving as a church into a brand new sanctuary, but it also happens to mark the birthday of an incredibly important person to us. Someone that's truly special to each of us in different ways that we couldn't even begin to describe the impact that he's had on our lives. Of course, I'm talking about the spiritual head of this house, Pastor Agawaruku. Take time this week to shower him with your love, your prayers, your appreciation. And as we spend this week in praise and thanksgiving to God for all that he's done for us, we are excited about the new place that he's taking us all into. Now, for more information on any of the announcements during the news, please check out your bulletin or visit the Jesus House website. And I encourage you to take part in our week of praise. Have a wonderful week. God bless.